Hello, everyone, and welcome to Eugene, Oregon, where it appears your eyes have to be deceiving. I'm looking skyward. There's liquid coming down from the sky, and everyone knows it never rains in Autzen Stadium. From inside the 10, here he comes, and the returner is stopped. The offense set for a first down play. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
Oh, good one. There you go.
Well, it's plays like that that help this offense stay in the ball game. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook.
And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
They're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
What's wrong?
His
Let's
senior
go there.
quarterback a little too bold there, and he's lucky he didn't get picked off throwing
Let's
into
go
double
for it.
coverage. It's pretty clear he didn't care about the double coverage. He thought his guy was better than their two guys.
Well, and there's reason to think that dude's stubborn, and I understand. I want to find ways to get him the football, but when it's 2-on-1, I might think about looking something else.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way.
Ooh,
They'll get
good
down
hit.
and put a stop on this return. They'll mark it at the 32. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Feeling some heat.
It's on there.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the defense.
Caught in the backfield and spelled. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I'm trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks.
Yeah, you better fall over.
Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away and get fourth down. The Cardinals will line up and put it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Running back searching for a hole. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
And coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Ducks trying to win the day by running for another first down.
Run the football. And it's always been the staple. We go back as far as you want. The one thing we're good, they were built on the running of the football, the physicalness. Run the ball, baby.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. The Ducks are on the move. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
Football, you really turn quick,
Don't
but
do
don't
that.
hurt. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And he got to hurry it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate on his pass.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Quickly out to the tight end. And boy,
You
is
get
he
it?
close to that first
Oh,
down.
no.
Maybe just a couple of inches short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Fourth down and inches, and you can read anything you want to, any analytical measure, and it will tell you, go for it. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down.
Simple play, simple game. Get that first down. That's all that matters. I don't try to trick. I go back to what I know I do really, really well.
The Ducks will line it up on 1st and 10. Tackle is made pickup of 6 down to the 19-yard line.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
And the Ducks get it past the sticks.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understand the situation, understand where the sticks
Watch
are.
this.
Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
And they'll get it down inside the 5, and this offense powering for to score. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. The Ducks will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read.
Nice play.
And they score first. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Precise, relentless execution on that 15-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Louisville has it back on the offense, coming out ready to attack. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. Dropping back, it's Shuck. Finds his man down the middle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on 3rd down.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake.
Good job, defense.
It's off the sack at the 20.
Good job.
Passes take a little bit longer to develop.
Look at that play,
Fake, and then the quarterback turns his back to the defense, has to reset. You got to protect him.
Nope.
A little bit better than that. The fake's got to be on that.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play.
Fumble.
And all comes out. What a disastrous
Good job,
play.
defense.
A huge break to be able to get
Ooh.
that football back, but I
Got him.
would say that's the best way to go about getting good field position. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Bringing it back, it's Johnson. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown down.
And the big boys up front doing their job, opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that 1st drive.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants from this team. They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
The Ducks will move the sticks.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one it was going to be a physical game. Guys are going to have to be great at the point of attack and get off blocks and make tackles and stop the offense from picking up that 1st down.
Offenses should focus on their guys and making sure so-and-so guys get so-and-so touches. And, you know, listen, they're featuring this guy. They're going to throw it to him. He's going to be the primary target a lot of times. I can't be reckless, but I definitely have to find my way to get that guy.
Careful with that.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Caught in the middle, it's James.
Oh, good.
He stopped just short
Okay.
of the line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
Really nice job there with their quarterback. Reading coverage, he knew exactly where to go with the football and at what exact time. Timing could not have been better to get the completion on 3rd down, setting up 1st and goal.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. Lining up with a PAT.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is. Gets in the end zone, gets loose.
A about to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
On third down, going up top.
Get him. Sit down. That quarterback.
And sacked at the 12.
Okay. That's not good.
Great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground.
Yeah, every
That's why
snap.
they built
Yeah,
him.
get you hurt.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense.
Baltimore.
That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything's working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Get the.
They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. To the air, it's Gabriel. Just a short pass to the tight end. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he
Good
finds
run.
some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. The give to the back.
Whoa.
They make the stop of this running game, moves the change as they get the first down. The Ducks are rolling down the field.
Look at this.
Going up top on first down.
Ah.
Got it quickly, but it's incomplete.
The defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has. So nice job defending.
With the catch, it's Whittington. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it. They're short of the first down.
Well, this defense is going to mix up their looks against this quarterback playing some zone. That time it was man coverage, but they also brought a blitz. So just trying to keep this quarterback on his toes.
On third down, he drops the throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Okay, let's get a field goal.
They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash.
Okay.
And it's right down the boulevard.
Okay, it's
And
saucy.
they'll push that
So we're
one down
scoring.
the field further. They
We're
keep
scoring.
pushing that lead out,
Let's
and
put
the
up with the
kickoff
ball.
team's getting some work. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Louisville has it back on the offense, coming out ready to attack. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet. But I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jason, but not panic time.
Sundown.
I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so they put a lot of pressure on this offense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Shuck.
Nope.
Excellent coverage and
Yeah,
good
dude.
use of the hands to knock it away.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speed. boosters, and I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
Yeah, this
Here's
is
the
smart.
fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play call.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's for the play caller right now, just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
That's a really nice looking throw. When I think about the Ducks offense, I think about explosive plays, right? In the running game, but also in the passing game. I feel like if this team is going to win the conference, they need this guy here to be able to make throws like that on a consistent basis. But I'll tell you, he really gives them a chance. He makes this offense good.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chain for the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Leaves it with the back. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that.
Just know where to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Listen, I'm going to go this guy. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And he'll reach for a 53-yarder and have to guide it in with precision from the right side. That is no good. So, guys, a missed opportunity to expand the lead, but still a 17-point push. After missing that 53-yard field goal attempt, pretty good field position here. 1st and 10 from the 36. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. They'll go back to work after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 36. Scanning the field, it's shot. And his throw is incomplete. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the pass is intercepted. He'll try to take it back. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back. Takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. And off from the shotgun. Steamrolls his way ahead.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got to go around the defense. They have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dunk and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field. I'm just not looking at the rest of that.
Well, we knew coming into this one, the tight end was a big part of this offense. We've seen it early in this game. They moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this game.
It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at 2nd down. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Got a man, it's Ferguson. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Ducks have their offense in high gear. They're going to run it. Touchdown, Oregon! And they add 6 more to the Oregon trip to the house. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing on the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Back to throw, it's Shuck. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse. Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. He's at the 20. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Looking to go up top on first down. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's looking to throw. He's good. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. His defense didn't hang its head. They stood tall after the big play. Third and goal coming. He makes the ground. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They go to the ground. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Oh, he had it and he dropped it. Almost one of those big plays he's known for. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Throws to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Ducks send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for, but there is a flag on the play. We'll have to sort it out. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer ones.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all, as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose.
The Ducks have it for the 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Quickly complete.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
Gets it out quickly. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains and 1st down at the 27. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Looking to throw it again. Finds a tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. They can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well. This is a guy QB will look for early.
Got some room in to the goal line. Touchdown, Ducks!
Nope.
And they take it in for 6 more points.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Louisville has it back on the offense, coming out ready to attack. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, and now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here. Cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
Looking for a man. It's Shough. Getting some heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Good job, defense.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. He'll bring it back. It's Johnson. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up his offense nicely. The Ducks will kick it away to start the second half.
Look at that man.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you. At this point, trailing by as much as you are. Throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football, even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football.
And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on foot. And the Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Slips through the line. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Ducks are ready to go back to work on offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. Put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, you might be able to slip a few runs out of this drive to really jack you up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
They made the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Maybe that stop is a good sign for this defense. Maybe the defense is starting to figure it out. Obviously, offense has been running the football with so much success. Something has to change. That was a good start.
And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Plyles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs, you just run positive yards, you make the right read the guy, if he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next one.
Grab over the middle, it's Herbert. They made the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
I'll say this, man, in college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack, once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job for him, Tom.
Let's just slip right
Ooh, catch the ball. Come on, man.
It'll be fourth down after the rare drop from this dude. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit.
Get it?
The field goal is no good because no game is perfect. Something has to go wrong, so the coach will have something to gripe about in film. They try to pop a run on the draw. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. First down here for the offense. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. He'll take the deep shot.
No.
And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, I thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, you're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down and your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for it.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute it.
Oh.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there. Here's the 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw, it's Gabriel. Fires to the wideout. And that's a mistake you don't expect to see from a senior. He is lucky to get it back. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Fires to the right. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. And the Ducks decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made. Louisville has it back on the offense, coming out ready to attack. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. Just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you know what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen you described. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this happen.
And he didn't squeeze it in close. And he coughed it up, and good thing he got it back himself. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. The Cardinals will try to pin them back on the run. He'll bring it back. It's Johnson. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Ducks line up to punt it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. And the timing just a hair off.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
It'll be a draw. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Draws and screens are a great way to slow down, really aggressive pass rushers. It allows the defensive ends and the defensive tackles to run upfield. The offensive linemen kind of push them upfield, go down to the next level, and try to sneak in a big play.
They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass, it's Shuck. He's right on target. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the change to measure this. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
And I've been there, fellas. This is no fun if you're a quarterback. All game long, you got guys in your lap. You've got guys chasing you all the way across the field. You just never feel like you can get into a rhythm because this pass rush is in your face called home.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped them in the backfield on third down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The defense in a most benevolent move, giving the offense a new set of downs. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Hands it off. Tough running this deep in the red zone. He's got 4 down to the 11. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Got it in the middle, it's Lacy. And he was knocked down immediately, short the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Just drives it between the uprights.
Too close.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit.
He is. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
No doubt the offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They got to start showing some new wrinkles here.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, worked on it all week, get your feet set in the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of this spot. Nice execution by this defense.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. He'll start this drive firing. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. To the air, it's Shuck. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down.
It's really hard to win football games when you're one-dimensional offensively, and that's the case. They just have not been able to get anything going, throwing it deep down the field. They haven't won their one-on-one matchups. Quarterback has missed some throws, and as a result, in the fourth quarter, they barely have 100 yards passing. That's why they're losing.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. They'll leave it with it. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs management. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Wide receiver shows motion. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33.
I think you run that play so you stay out of third and long. Third and long is not where an offense ever wants to thrive. Third and medium, hey, I'm good with that. So you run that play to make sure you're set up for a good third down.
And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. And the try is no good. Oh, they missed the field goal. That's about the only thing that hasn't gone their way in this one. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's shot. Got his man on the right. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
The defense playing zone coverage there, taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Can't hang on to the ball. He had it right in his chest, and it'll be 4th down.
Got to give this defense credit, guys, because all game long they have forced their opponent to be one-dimensional. They haven't allowed anything to happen in the passing game. As a result, here in the fourth quarter, they barely allowed over 100 yards passing.
This one's complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. The Cardinals have this offense rolling. He'll just keep slinging it. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. 6th play of the drive coming up. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete. Charged loose by the hit.
You see an incompletion there. I think a big reason why this team is in such a hole right now in the fourth quarter is they have just not been able to find the explosive plays throwing the ball. You got to wonder at this point, is it too little, too late?
Fires to the tight end. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. And the Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Coming after it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. After the misfire, it's 2nd down. Brown has it. He made the stop to the 19 after a pickup of 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cardinals are in the red zone. Looking for a man. It's shot. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Tackle is made after the 1st down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. He's looking to throw it. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time in 2nd down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. It's incomplete. Almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 3rd down. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Unloads to the wideout.
Short.
He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for his defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Pushes forward for a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 8. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Hand off from the gun. Follows that surge up front. He's got 5 out to the 13.
I think you run that play on 2nd down knowing it's going to make 3rd down easy. You're not trying to hit a home run. You don't need the big play right now. Now you know 3rd down. Everything's on the table. Everything's available. High success rate.
They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. The Ducks will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. They made the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got it in the middle. It's Lacey. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Lacey. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. They'll go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. And they got to get more creative. Whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got
nowhere to go with the ball and down. He goes at the 39.
You know, it doesn't matter how talented you are as a quarterback, how accurate you are, how athletic you are. If you're on your back most of the day, it's going to be very hard to win the game. That's been the case for this guy here today.
Oh, he got a bit away.
Defense is maxed out for his pressure. Another sack.
How about the complimentary football? This defense getting another sack. They already got an interception. Offense is played great. Both sides of the football together, dominating this football.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it.
Yeah.
And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They want that clock to run. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Man, that D tackle's a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of the stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back?
The inside handoff. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Ducks will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. And they'll mark this one at the 15-yard line. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense. Defense giving up a lot of points. This is the day Palmer they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove your coaching staff that you're not going to make it.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense, they've been so good, man. Dialed in, you can tell. They were ready, they were fast, they were physical. They dominated this football game.
Here's a throw downfield late. And trying to put the points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're showing the film that people aren't going to like, and hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
And that decision will be questioned for a while. Here's the handoff. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, beat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
The offense will use a timeout clock is stopped with 22 seconds left.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
Offense will take that. 3-5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Maybe can be a little more aggressive here after the offsides penalty. It's 1st and 5. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Someone's saying running the clock. Someone's saying I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game. The offense did their job.
And he may have an extra point. The wet turf, no problem at all. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Offense getting set for 1st down. He's going to pass. He wants a big play here late. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. One more play to pad the stats. Back to throw, it's Shuck. He's going up top here late in the game. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They